everyone, my name is Damilola Temitope and welcome to this YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe in case you're yet to, and also press on the notification button so that you keep seeing our video as soon as we upload. Okay, so we'll be talking about LagRide. In case you're yet to know about LagRide, probably you're not living in Lagos, and if you're living in Lagos, there's every tendency that you don't know what LagRide is yet. But first of all, let's talk about what you understand. Let's talk about Uber. You've heard about Uber before. You must have taken Uber at one point or the other. In fact, you might have registered or probably one of their drivers, so you understand what I'm trying to talk about today. So although I patronize more of Taxify, which is Bolt now, than Uber, and I have a lot of experience about those two companies. I've taken Uber before that the Uber driver was trying to snatch my purse. I think I've spoken about it before. So, and then I've had different kind of experience about Taxify Bolt now. Before that, there was a time there was too much traffic. I was coming from Lut. I was coming to Berger side. And from Lut to Berger, by the time we were done, by the time he closed the ride, I saw 26,000 naira, and I'm like, 26,000 naira for what? And I actually realized that we spent nothing less than 7 hours. Traffic is another thing I'm going to talk about in Lagos. Traffic is like a witch, and it has its own. In fact, it's a talk for another day. I'm going to be talking about traffic, but that day we spent 7 hours on the road, and the traffic was actually around Ojota. So I know that for a fact there is every tendency that the surcharge payment and everything increased the payment. So that was both. That was both that I took the other time. And there was a time that I was trying to compare Bolt and Uber. I realized that sometimes Uber will be expensive, sometimes Bolt will be expensive, and I used to get a lot of bonuses on Bolt than Uber. Okay, so I'm not here to talk about Uber or Taxify. I won't talk about LagRide, but I just want to introduce to you what you understand in case you don't know about LagRide. I'm coming to LagRide as in it's a whole new thing. I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. And before I go into LagRide 100%, let me quickly talk about Uber and Bolt again. According to the findings I made, I realized that Bolt charges 20% of every trip cost, while Uber charges 25% of every trip cost. I'm sure some driver will understand right now as I speak. In case it has increased, anyway, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now one of the findings I made on Uber and Taxify, you must have heard a lot of things on the social media, how their negligences and a lot of things. And a lot of people even say that they place more priorities on their payment than the security of the drivers. And that is why a lot of things will happen to the rider or probably the driver, and they won't even flinch. They won't try and address the situation and a lot of things. And you must have heard about a lot of people falling victims into the hands of all these Uber and Bolt drivers. I heard something sometimes ago. I read a particular story on Twitter. The lady entered Bolt, and the guy robbed her. Of course, we all know what happened to the BRT boss, the girl that fell victim, Bamishe. And the same thing had been going on with both drivers also for some time, but lately we've not really heard anything about it. So also, and Bolt and Uber is now in Ibadan. They are in Ibadan. I've taken them some times ago in Ibadan, and also in I'm not sure of Abeokuta, but I'm very sure of Ibadan. I used to take boats in Ibadan and other places like that. But for Lagos, so I think Lagos State just thought about it and was like, for the safety of the citizen, I don't know, it depends on how you see it. By the time I'm done with this video, please don't crucify me. Just give me your own view on the comment section, and your observation is needed anyway. So let me just know what you feel and the category you place the demand on LagRide in the comment section. Okay, so we'll be talking extensively now about LagRide. I'll be explaining to you what they require from each driver, the amount paid. Just like I said, Uber collects 25% of every cost, every trip cost, while Taxify collects 20% of every trip cost. So right now you will hear the amount. Just like I've said, I'm repeating again. Please don't crucify me. That was what I had. That was the investigation I made, and that was what I had about LagRide 5 weeks ago. So I wouldn't know if it's the same right now. So now, to start with, these are the requirements. Okay, so for you to qualify for to be the driver, and then a car will be given to you, each applicant driver will have to pay a non-refundable of 17,000 naira to pre-qualify. Now, this is pre-qualification, not that you're automatically qualified. So you need to pay a non-refundable fee of 17,000 naira so that you can be pre-qualified to get one of the car. And then if the driver passed the pre-qualification stage, I wouldn't know what will be done there. Probably there's going to be an exam, or probably an interview or something. But if the driver passed the pre-qualification stage, driver will have to pay the sum of 1,845,500 naira, which is to cover 20% cost of the vehicle, registration and insurance, advance rent payment, first aid kit, e-taxi license, and training. You will be trained on, in case you have, because a lot of people have what's it called? A lot of people have driver's license. They did not even do a test. They only took, anytime I'm driving and I see anybody drive anyhow, I'll just say something like, it's like they brought your driver's license to you at home, so you do anything, so you don't know the right of way, you don't know where to look at if you want to turn, you don't know what to say at every point, you don't know where to, you don't even know that if you want to turn a roundabout, you hold the road than the person coming to enter into to navigate that road. A lot of things like that, a lot of people don't even know. So a training will be done, you to test you, to educate you, and to tell you how things are done in Lagos. And I'm not sure is applicable to any other because that's why it is called LagRide. So it is specifically made for Lagosians. Okay, so moving forward, you will have to pay, you will remit 8,709 naira daily and compulsory, whether you have rider or not. You have to pay that 8,000 naira on a daily basis. So the best thing for you, so that you don't lose out on a daily basis, is for you to try and work with it. It's not for you to go to parties or something like that. It's for you to work. Like unlike Uber and Taxify, you can always take your car anywhere. You can resume in the morning and then turn off your notification or whatever or your app in the afternoon, like I'm done for today, and you can go to club, you can go to any other place. But for LagRide, it is customized. The customized car, as you can see, is a customized car. So it is a car that if you take it to any joints, everybody will see you. They will know that this person so you have to pay the sum of 8,709 naira on a daily basis, and it is compulsory whether you work or not. Also, driver will still pay 25% of each trip, like the normal Uber commission, which means that the 20% that Taxify collects from every trip cost and the 25% Uber collects on every trip cost, LagRide will collect 25%. It is compulsory. You must pay 25% of every cost that you collect for that day. So if you make 100,000 naira that day, 25,000 naira goes to Lagos State. And I don't know who collects that anyway, but it goes to Lagos State. So number 3 and 4 we continue without any inch for 4 years, and the car becomes driver's own. Now, when I say number 3 and 4, remember number 3 is driver will remit 8,709 naira daily and compulsory. And then number 4 is driver will still pay 25% of each trip, like the normal Uber commission. So the 3 and the 4, the 3 and the number 4 will continue like that without any inch, which means that without you faltering in any way, you don't falter in any way for 4 years. That is the only time the car can be for you. That's the only time you can take ownership of the car after paying diligently all the payments. Also, Ibile Holdings will handle servicing and maintenance through GAC Motor. If you don't forget, that is GAC car. That is their model. I think it was made, I don't know, I don't have information for that, but I think it was specially made for Lagos State. Okay, just like the video you're watching right now, you will see the kind of car that it is. So it's not just the normal Corolla that a lot of people use for Uber and Taxify, Bolt, sorry, I think I kept calling it Taxify. It's Bolt, actually, they changed their name. So now, I'm not sure of the fuel consumption, unlike the Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla fuel consumption is very, very good. You can buy 5,000 and walk the whole of Lagos. Anyway, that's just exaggeration. But at least you can buy 5,000 fuel and do a very good job with it. But I'm not sure of this GAC Motor. I don't know if the fuel consumption is also, of course, it might not really be like that of Toyota Corolla, but it might also be very, very good. Okay, so that is just about the requirement for lag ride. Now let's talk about the charges. What do you think? Do you think the charges will be fair enough? Do you think that I can conveniently go from Ikeja to Island and pay less than 5,000, if not more? Do you think that it will be cost effective if I want to take lag ride? Unlike, you know, I remember taking Uber to Aja before, and from Ikeja to Aja. I remember taking Uber and it took me for 3,400 naira. There was no traffic, actually. There was no traffic and there was no surcharge payment. So it took me 3,500 naira. And the driver was extremely nice. Everything was very fine and stuff like that. And then I've taken some Uber cars before that there was no AC. The guy told me that, madam, there's, in fact, I had entered, we kept on moving. So I was rolling the mirror up, the glass up, and the guy was like, no, don't roll it up, oh, there's no AC. And I felt like, sure. So is it that you guys don't monitor your cars, as in, I mean, the e-hauling company now, is it that they don't monitor their drivers? Because I know there is requirement for every car they will put on the road. I know they usually check them before now, so I don't know if it is still happening now. So now, your opinion is needed in this case. Between lag ride in Lagos, I'm talking about people in Lagos. You know, there's no lag ride in Ibadan, there's no lag ride in Abeokuta, just Port Harcourt and every other place. But it's presently in Lagos. As we speak, I've not really seen any one of them on the road. I'm not sure people are taking like Uber and Taxify for now. But what do you think? Do you think with all the requirements that I just talked about, it will be easy, it will be cheap to take lag ride? Do you think, I think everybody will have to go and buy a car now, because I even realized that from Lut to Ikeja before used to be like 2,000, 1,008. Now it is like 6,000 naira. They will have to up their game right now, because I think they are paying more also now. Now that we have lag ride in Lagos. Lagos said we not take it with Bolt and Uber again. So I really don't know. I really don't know how it's going to be. It's been I still took Uber like last week to Maryland, and it was when the guy was done, the guy could not even tell me. The guy was like, "Hey, auntie, it's 7,500," and I was like, for crying out loud, from Bagada to Ikeja, how come I'm paying that much and stuff like that? So basically, that is what I'll be talking about today. In case you have any other opinion, observation, contribution, kindly talk to me in the comment section, and I promise to reply you. Also, like this video if you like it, and please kindly subscribe and press on the notification button in case we post any video. For now, bye bye.